In an instant, the family that Brad and Jenny Parker had built over the last 17 years changed drastically. On July 4th, the family was heading home from a vacation in Florida when a car accident took the life of their 17-year-old son, Jesse, and also left their 16-year-old daughter, Bria, fighting for her life. Now, as the Parkers start to rebuild their family, they hold tight to the memory of their son and the dreams he had for his life. News Channel 8's Laura Reed has the story.
Jesse came out of the womb what I would call wise.
17-year-old Jesse Parker should be walking the halls as a senior at Tomah High School. But before school even started this year, a summer vacation for his tight-knit family turned tragic. Brad and Jenny Parker, along with their two oldest children, Jesse and Bria, were heading north through Georgia after spending a week on the beach in Florida. Their SUV was driving next to a semi when a southbound truck didn't just veer into their lane, it made a sharp left turn, smashing into the car in the exact spot Jesse was sitting.
Absolutely my own worst nightmare, on the side of the road, seeing my two children in such awful state. And you know, when we knew we had lost Jesse, it was more than I could bear.
As if dealing with the death of their oldest child wasn't enough, the Parkers' daughter Bria was fighting for her life. She has 19 fractures, including a shattered shoulder and pelvis, and a collapsed lung is preventing her from having surgery. For a week after the accident, Bria was in and out of consciousness.
And I would name off every single person, like my aunts and all my cousins who were with me, and the person who hit us, before I asked if my brother was okay, because I think I just knew.
Bria says as she continues to heal both physically and emotionally, she misses her brother every day.
It seems like our family's so small now, and I just miss playing with him, miss him taking me to school, him picking me up. I just miss everything.
And as the new school year gets underway, she has even more reminders of Jesse.
You see all these spots where he would meet you at the end of school to pick you up and take you home, and he wasn't there anymore, and it just reminds you of how he should be at school, and he shouldn't be gone, and it makes me really sad.
But the Parkers don't want to dwell on their grief. While the family says they are physically aching for Jesse, they want to remember him for the young man he was, fun-loving, compassionate, always rooting for the underdog.
I always told Jess that he was the hope for the world, my hope for the world, because I did see that compassion and his compassion and his empathy, and not only that he had it, but he would act on it.
He would look at things and think, you know, what do I really think my faith tells me and my view of the world tells me how I should handle those things. And I'm just sad I'm not going to get to see where that path would lead him, because it was a pretty amazing path.
A path that this family will now pick up to honor the memory of their son. In Tomah, Laura Reed, News Channel 8.
And the Parkers say it's now their mission to pick up their son's dream of helping to bring clean water to children in Africa. In honor of Jesse's 18th birthday, which would have been on September 18th, the family is working with a campaign, a charity, Waterborne in September it's called. Tomorrow night on News Channel 8 at 10, we'll take a closer look at that charity and how both the Parker family and Tomah community are working to keep Jesse's memory alive.